welcome back to Reading with Mo. Today I am doing something I've desperately needed to do for a while, and that is reorganize my bookshelves. It may not seem like it to you guys, but to me it is very messy and chaotic right now. I have been wanting to refresh, switch them up for a while. I also want to pull some books off that I may want to get rid of potentially. Right now I have like these 3 bookcases here. I love them a lot, still love them. Love my reading chair over here. A new addition I got recently. It was a wedding gift from my husband. So the plan today is to, well, at least start, I don't know if I'll finish it today, reorganizing my books. I just put a poll up on Instagram and I asked if you guys thought I should organize my books by rainbow or by genre. And I'm not necessarily choosing based off of what you guys choose, but I'm just curious to see what people thought. Last time I checked it was at 50-50, so that's actually no help anyway. But I'm kind of leaning towards having them organized by rainbow because I think that it will make it nice for my backgrounds. It's not like I'm pulling books off my shelves all the time where I can't remember where my books are. When I organize them by color, like I still have a good memory to remember where I put the books still. Right now they are currently organized by these 2 shelves are my read shelves, and then this shelf here are the books that I haven't read. Having my unread separate has kind of just given me anxiety when I look over here and I see all the books that I haven't read. So I'm thinking it might be nice to, at least for a little while until I get that number down, to have them just intermixed with all my shelves. I have my 2 shelves here that are my read shelves. All of those are arranged by genre. So I think because I already kind of have it arranged by genre right now and I'm wanting something new, something to refreshen up the look, I'm going to go by color. I can always reorganize it again in 6 months. I mean, my book collection is half of what it used to be, if you can believe it, so it should be easier to reorganize than it has been in the past. And I'm hoping to get rid of some of my books. Taking them all off the shelves is going to be a project in itself. And then what I want to do as well, I can show you here. On this very bottom shelf, I feel like I'm not making the best use of it. So these books over here are books that I'm getting rid of / I need to like put somewhere online to sell them. I just have no time. So that'll be a project for whenever I do an unhaul video. And then these 2 bottom shelves over here are like holding notebooks, art supplies, that kind of stuff, which I feel like will be better served if I put them somewhere else and actually utilize it so I can spread my books out a little bit more. I would like to ideally do more feature shelves, kind of like how you see this one right here with the all my Anne of Green Gables set, and then I have the typewriter, and then like these are like all of my really nice sprayed edges. I like having these featured shelves, but because I think I just need more shelves if I want to do that. So we'll see if any of those survive to the next phase of whatever my bookshelves look like. That's a long enough intro. Let's go ahead and start taking the books off the shelves. I guess it's the next part actually starting. I'm so excited to do something with all these random piles of books that I've just been throwing everywhere. I figured I would give you guys a good overview of what the room is actually looking like before I get into it. Excuse the mess, I was literally just making videos and stuff. So the other side of this room is like my husband's side of the room. I have so much plans of what I would like to do over here and make it nice, but we just have not had time. So, but I say that currently to show you under his monitors are actually my cookbooks. And I think I'm going to switch those out with some of, he doesn't have a lot of books, but I'm just going to put his books over there, and that way I can take my cookbooks out and actually like maybe use them and go through, because I think I want to get rid of some that I haven't really ever used. The hair is going up, as you can see, so that means I mean business. And first I need to move this big old chair out of the way so I can have some room to reach everything. I started off with taking off all the little trinkets and stuff off of my shelves and sticking them on the chair just so they could be out of the way, and I don't want anything to be broken. In case you're wondering, the typewriters don't actually work, but one day, a future project, I'm going to try to figure out how I can get this to work. And then I'm showing off my little book vase / bookmark holder there. I can't wait to get all these little random stacks of books off the shelves. At this point, I had nearly all the books off, and I am organizing them by color. The bottom 2 shelves are pretty much how I wanted them to be, but the color arrangements
arranging them by color now made it easier for when I went back and put all the books on the shelves. And the books that are in the corner there, the 2 stacks that are closest to the door, are the books that are my unhaul pile. But as I was deciding also like which direction I wanted the rainbow to go in to, once all the books were finally off the shelves, I took a few seconds to clean them. They were so dusty, crusty, and they definitely were needing this. I had to have a dance moment and a mental breakdown, realizing I'm gonna have to put all these back on the shelves. And here's me starting, and I don't want to bore you guys, so I'll just jump to when it's done. After hours and hours of work, this is the final result. I'm so happy with how they turned out. There's actually room to fit more books on here, and that was just a pleasant surprise. I love, and I say I really love the colorful rainbow vibe that the bookshelves have going on now. It all just was so much needed, this refresh, and it makes me so excited to go and pick up books off of my shelves now. I love staring at my shelves. Okay, I finally finished putting together the bookshelves and I'm so excited. Are you guys ready for the final review? I will show you them here. Whoop, let me not knock over everything I have on the floor. So here we are, the final results of how everything turned out. I am so excited. I finally can come into this library and have it look amazing. I just feel like I've just been soaking it in. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to do rainbow shelves or have everything organized by genre. I'm really glad I went with this. It was a fun switch up to do something different because it's been organized by genre all year for the most part. And I think I am going to enjoy having my TBR just mixed in with everything for now. And we'll just see how that goes over the next year. I may hate it and just switch it up next year when I reorganize my shelves inevitably again. I'm going to try and give you a little bit more of an in-depth look at my shelves, but it's going to be kind of hard because now they're organized by color basically, so there is no organization technically to the video or to this bookshelves, but I'll just give you guys a kind of general overview. This was from when I was recording my Tenant of Wildfell Hall review, so we're just going to ignore that book over there. But first, starting all the way in this corner, we don't want to neglect our cute girl here. This is my Bath and Body Works bookshelf. Nightlight slash scent thing, although I think all the scent has run out. It's so cute. And then here is my reading chair. Oh, I just love my reading chair so much. I just need to use it more. And then I have a couple of bookish pillows on here. We have this one, this Anne of Green Gables, and then this little one back here, and also a book blanket. So, you know, they definitely come for the vibe. I was able to stick my plant up there. I hope it gets some sort of sun because it's very tricky with that in here because it doesn't get much sun at all. So starting then this side, we have all of the darker black spined books as well as pink books kind of feeding to the left there. And then I did have a shelf still dedicated for my special editions that have sprayed edges. You can't, let me move the chair so you guys can actually see what's going on down here. So I decided to keep my art supplies there for now. Basically, I don't have anywhere else to put them. And then I put my Robin Hobb set back here, as well as a few other things where I don't necessarily need them to be front and center, and something has to be hidden behind the chair, so I picked this stuff. Okay, so going on to the middle bookcase, we have green, blue, purple, and pink books. I have the old typewriter there, as well as the other one. I have it in this corner. And then I have my Anne of Green Gables set, as well as my not fully completed yet Game of Thrones Folio Society set. And then over here, my husband got me this cute little toy car, and I knew for sure I had to put it on my bookshelves. And these here are actually little drink coasters that have book titles on them. I seen them on Instagram and immediately had to buy them. As well as this, which is a vase, a book vase, but I use it to actually hold my bookmarks in right now. And then down at the bottom, I have like notebooks over here, and then I have my Copic markers. And then lastly, on the shelf to the left, we have the like white to red, orange, yellow books. And I have this really cute little lamp over here. I don't use it as often as I wish I would, but I love the vibe that it gives to the shelves. And then this is a little candle. The matching pair to that sneaker is right over here. It's actually a little like Nike Air Force One, but I will let you guys see. Maybe at some point next year I'll do a more in-depth tour of what books are on each shelves. Let me know if you guys are interested in something like that, or if you have an idea of how you would like to see that formatted. I could do something like that. And at the bottom here, I decided to put here book series mainly. And then
my box sets at the bottom from the Penguin English cloth-bound library set, and my my Zora Neale Hurston set. And then I have a few different art books and book sleeves here. And that pretty much completes the whole tour there. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my new, refreshed, and updated bookshelves. I'm so happy with how they turned out. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey. I'm sure I will do it again a million more times, but for now, I'm really happy with how they look. And every time I walk by or come in this room, just looking at them brings me a lot of joy. So it's definitely worth all the work and the physical labor of taking everything off the shelves and redoing everything. But I'm really happy. And I think the thing I'm happiest with is the fact there's actually empty spaces on the shelves, which means there's room for more books, which as my husband would probably look and see like how. But those who are true book lovers know that when you don't have your books cramped as close as they can be, you can definitely squeeze more books in. I didn't get rid of as many books as I thought I would. I wasn't really too hard with myself. I wanted to first see just how everything fit. I pulled about 20-ish books from my shelves that are going to be eventually up for resale. When I'll have time to do that, I don't know, but I will be selling those at some point, so I'll let you guys know if I ever do list them online anywhere and you're interested in purchasing some of my books. Do you guys think that I made the right choice in going with the rainbow shelves, or do you think I should have kept it by genre? I am really happy with my choice. I watched a couple other bookshelf tours over the past day or two, and I did kind of have a little bit of FOMO with people who are going through their shelves by genre, but for now, like, this definitely works for me. I feel like my collection is small enough that I still know where all of my books are relatively at. But that's it for today. Thanks for coming with me on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!